My statement would be, it's been a long day. Proud of the guys that played hard all day. We did a great job the first game coming back, fighting off a lot of pitches, finally getting the lead. Our bullpen was tremendous in game one. They held them down and gave us an opportunity to come back. That was a big win for us. And then, the second game got off to another slow start, down 5-0, and then we came firing back. And, again, the bullpen, we didn't want to recycle some guys that threw already earlier in the day. We got to save some guys for tomorrow. But, we were one big hit away from breaking that thing wide open or tying it or getting the lead. And, just looking forward to tomorrow. Tomorrow's a big game.
Coach.
Dave, in game one, y'all didn't get a hit the first 5 innings, but y'all managed to get Hogland's pitch count up. What did you think of y'all's approach there?
Yeah, we discussed that after the game that, he held us down early. We had a couple balls hard, but other than that, he pitched great. And we had trouble, hitting pretty much everything he was throwing. He was throwing a pretty good slider and keeping the fastball away from us. And but what we did was we fouled off a lot of pitches. We got deep into counts, 2-2 counts, 3-2 counts, foul ball. I mean, even the first batter of the game, we go, I think, 7 or 8 pitches. So there were a lot of bats like that got his pitch count up and really frustrated him. And we were glad to see him get out of there.
And Cops has had really good swing and miss stuff all year, but it's been incredible in SEC play. Is it just a matter of his cutter getting better, or what's the key to that?
Well, he's not just throwing his cutter. His cutter's really good, but he's throwing a changeup, and then he's spotting his fastball a lot better this year. And he's been mixing it up. He just keeps getting ahead of hitters. And when you get ahead of hitters, you can go to work. That's what he's been doing.
Bob.
Hey, Dave, you guys started your comeback in the opener in the 6th inning. I think you guys have scored 46 runs in the 6th inning, about 20% of your total. What do you think it is about the 6th inning?
I don't know. Seen the pitcher a couple, 3 times, batted, probably starting on the 3rd time through. And if their starter's still out there, we seem to get them pretty good that inning. I don't know what it is, though. Obviously, I'd love to score early and get a lead, but, bottom line, I just want to finish the game with more runs than they do.
And then Cops, he's stretched his scoreless streak to 19-something innings. I know he gave up a few hits to a few base runners today, but, when he needed to get the strikeout, he did. Just what do you think about this role he's on?
Yeah, I didn't realize it was that many innings. I don't pay attention to that too much. I just know that every time we put him in the game, we have a lot of confidence in him and what he can do. So, but that's pretty amazing because this is a tough league and most of those innings are against SEC type batting lineup. So it's a super job by Kevin.
Thanks.
Coach, back to you.
Yeah, Dave, Opitz had an at-bat there in the 6th inning of game one where he fouled off a bunch of pitches and eventually got the sac fly. I was wondering what you thought of that at-bat from him.
That was a great. You could see that he was getting more confidence with every pitch, and their pitcher was getting more frustrated with every pitch he had to throw. And I think Casey had some really good at-bats tonight. Didn't have a whole lot to show for it. I mean, left fielder made a great play on him, and Dovin caught the ball, and then he also lined out left field deep. He had some really good at-bats. But that was a tough at-bat. He chewed up a lot of pitches there and frustrated a little bit.
And how would you assess your 2 starters tonight, Wicklander and Paulette?
They both competed well. I just felt like that, if we could just get another couple innings out of these guys, that's kind of what our battle is right now. We've got to get some more innings out of our starters, so our bullpen is not, used so much or so early most every game.
Dave, could I assume Cops probably isn't available tomorrow after 41 pitches, or could you envision using him tomorrow if needed?
Yeah. I mean, we weren't going to bring him back in game 2, but I would think that tomorrow he might be available for a little bit. I don't think it'd be 3 innings, but it might be an inning or so.
And how do you feel about Lockhart going into tomorrow?
Well, I like that. I like the matchup. You know, he competes hard and he usually throws strikes and usually gets us 4 or 5 innings. It'd be nice to get that at least tomorrow. You know, a big game. Both teams really want to win the game and win the series. So I think it's going to be a real battle for both teams. It's going to be a big test for us on the road here in this environment.
And then that opener, that was the 9th game you guys have won where you trailed 3 or more runs. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I mean, we felt like we were in the game once we, you know, clawed back a little bit. We kept it to 3 runs. We knew we could strike for 3 pretty quick. The wind's blowing out. You know, I just think it's a, you know, it's credit to the team. They feel like they can win no matter what the score is. I don't think that 3 or 4 runs down bothers them a bit.
Okay, but thanks, Dave.
Hutch finishes off.
Dave, in the 8th inning of the second game, did you consider going to someone else other than Ramage, or are you still trying to stick with him and because you're still kind of digging out of that hole?
Yeah, I mean, we had a couple guys down there, but you know, once they popped a run in or 2, we just felt like, you know, we weren't going to eat anybody up that we needed to save for tomorrow. I guess basically, I mean, it's pretty obvious that's what we were doing.
And then I know y'all never quite got out of the hole in the game 2, but how big was it to force Ole Miss to kind of burn their starter or their closer there in the 7th? They threw 45 pitches tonight.
Yeah, no, it's big. We you know, we got within 2 runs and just I don't think they're used to bringing him in that early. They just felt like, you know, we kind of had a reputation of coming back. We did it in game 1 and they just, you know, they're probably thinking like we think, man, when you got a chance to win a game, win it. That's what they decided to do, is go with their guy.
It looked like Gregory came up limping there on his hit in the first game. What's his
Yeah,
status?
it's I don't know yet. We won't know until the morning. But yeah, he's got a little bit of a strain there in that upper part of his hamstring, I think.
And then the last one I got is Colin Smith healthy or was he available?
Yeah, he's available.
All right. Thanks for your time, Coach.
Okay, thanks.